Now, I want to talk a little bit about refunds and how I handle my refunds and my customer service, because I know a lot of people tell you to like outsource your customer service ASAP basically. And my shop now sits at 250,000 in like 5.5 months. And I still didn't outsource my customer service. I still do it myself. I get around 10, sometimes 20 emails a day, but like it's a little bit of work, you know, but it's not like, I don't get it. Like I understand my customers better, you know, and I can mitigate some refunds. That's what I want to talk about. So usually when I get refund emails, I go really case by case basis, but there are not many cases. They're all kind of similar, you know what I mean? So usually when you get refunds, they're the same products, there's the same complaints or very similar. So once you do it for a while, you know what they want, right? Now, first, I want to say this. I don't always refund, okay? I do have some products with 30-day money-back guarantee, which is also kind of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, yes, 30-day money-back guarantee, but if you don't use the product. Now, you unpacked, you used it, and sorry, you know? This is usually what they do. Now, again, I go case-by-case basis. So I first of all read the email and see the vibe. I check the vibe, you know what I mean? I check like, are they very angry, or are they just checking like, hey, could we get a refund, you know? I tell you the truth, sometimes I don't even fucking reply, you know? Sometimes, and it works, sometimes you read the email and you're like, they don't really care. Like they wrote 2 messages, you know, like, or 1 sentences, and the price was low anyway, so they don't really care. So what I do is sometimes I just ignore the email. And then sometimes they email again in a week and then I reply, and sometimes they just don't email back. So there you go, fixed. The problem fixed itself, you know what I mean? Like, look man, it's all about your morals and ethics. It sounds like bad now, right? Like I don't want to sound like I'm doing this all the time, but there are scenarios and there are cases where I just ignore them. Now, another way I handle refunds is that I tell them to send the product back. So let's say you have a $50 product, right? And you tell them, yeah, sure, no problem, we can give you a refund, just send this product to this address. And let's say you sell to the US and you give them a US, even if you're not in the US, you know, just try to find some sort of address or warehouse where you can send it to, or maybe you have a friend or your own address, I don't know. Like I wouldn't do my own address, I don't do my own address, but I'll send it to a friend or a warehouse. And so what you do is you just give them the address. You're like, yeah, no problem at all. We give you the refund. Here's the address. Just send it there. And please don't forget to send to give us the tracking number as well, so we can stay up to date with the delivery. And once our return team receives the product, we investigate it and immediately give you the refund. It takes up to 5 to 10 days, depending on your bank. Now, you don't even mention the product, the cost to send it back, right? Sometimes they don't reply because they're like, well, fucking hell, now I need to pay to send it. Fuck it. They just don't care. Sometimes they reply if they're angry and they're like, why do I have to pay for it now and stuff? And then you say, sorry, it's in it's in the policies, you know, and you're just a customer support team or whatever. Now, by the way, you have to have that in your policies too, right? You can't just say it and then don't have it in your policies, obviously. If they get back again and they're really like harassing you and they're really like just shit, man, sometimes it's just like, whatever, keep the product, here's a refund. Now, another way you can do, and that's what I used to do a lot, not so much anymore, but you can offer them a different product. So if they buy product A, they don't like it, and they're like, hey, can I refund it or stuff? You can say, look, we have product B that's also like pretty good, and I'm sure you will like it and it will improve your life or whatever. Why don't you just, instead of a refund and you have to send it back and stuff, we just send you this product B. Now, with product A and product B, if you price it right, you still make a profit. I used to do that a lot, to be honest, but it's a bit more back and forth on email conversations and communications. So I stopped kind of doing that a lot because it just takes more time, and it's like, yeah. Now talking about it, I think about to do that. I actually should do that more, you know, because it's perfect. Usually they say, yeah, just send me the product B. You send them another product, you still sit on your profit. They feel good because they get another product that's actually worth more, right? So if you have a $50 product, you sell them the $50 product, they want a refund, and now you say, look, you know what? Why don't I just give you another $50 product or $60? Now, for you, it sounds like a loss, right? Big loss, but you're still in profit if you price your products right, like 3x, 5x, whatever. Well, that's another way I do it anyway. But then again, sometimes you have customers that are fucking crazy, man. Like, they tell you they sue you and all this bullshit, man. Like, if it's too annoying, just here's the refund, shut the fuck up, you know? That's what I do anyway. Here's a refund, we good, enjoy your product, you know? I do that too. But it's important for me anyway, it's important to do the customer service myself, at least in the beginning, because you will really experience, like, you see what I'm talking about now is out of my experience. So I know what is happening in my business. If I would hire a virtual assistant now, I could exactly tell her what to do and how to handle the customers because I have done it, you know? And honestly, I have very little returns. And if I have returns, I can usually mitigate them with those things I was just saying. So I usually don't even have to pay them back. So it's really worth doing your customer service yourself because you will save a lot of money, right? Now that's it for the video today. By the way, we're in Pattaya. We're not in Bangkok, as you can see. This is my second apartment, my holiday apartment. So it's a nice view. I really enjoy it. But we're on the way back to Bangkok today, back in the old setting, in the hustler setting. And yeah, man, subscribe, like if you haven't, leave a comment if you want me to talk about something specific, and I'll see you in the next one.